All right, we are off and running. It is December the 5th of 2024. It is a Thursday. Hey, and just so you know, not everybody hangs around for these long rants, but today, every Thursday, Blind Dave's YouTube channel, find it below. We've got Hash It Out. It's Blind Dave, me, Javier, and Stake My Claim from Europe. A lot of different perspectives on the crypto market. We hash it out. It's going to be fun today, right? $100,000 Bitcoin, baby. I was waiting last night, when it hit $100,000. I thought, you know what? Now every influencer in the world is going to go live, and today I'm sure they're doing live streams. Bitcoin 100,000. What does it mean? And so I need to make a crazy face and take a picture. Do that kind of thing. Put it on this video and say, Bitcoin 100K. What's next? Going to the moon. Anyway, yeah. It was kind of expected. I didn't think it was going to hit 100K this year. But, I got to take into consideration, all of the new money that's coming into the institutional money. But it does take a lot to move Bitcoin up. And there's a lot of people out there now getting really bullish, saying it could go to 500,000 this year, this cycle. Not this year. A little crazy. You got to realize how much money it takes how many trillions it takes to pump it to that price. And I get it. There's trillions out there. But what happens, and the reason why I'm kind of on the low end of the spectrum in many ways, is because what happens is when all that big money comes in, it starts sloshing over into all the other coins. So you'll see something like Bitcoin Cash start to pump up. You'll see Litecoin pump up. You'll see, rotation of that money into these smaller coins. I mean, they're still big, but a lot smaller. Again, to move those markets, it just takes a few billion bucks. For Bitcoin, you need another trillion to really move it. So you'll see that, profit taking, the rotation into other coins. People will come into it, they'll see $100,000 Bitcoin and be like, man, there's no way I can afford that. And so they're going to look for the next Bitcoin. And that's just human nature. And that's why the cycle is what it is. And that's why I don't think we're going to see these super high numbers, because in the past, this is how it's always gone. In the last cycle, everybody said, we're going to 100,000. We peaked out at like 68. So, that's just what happens. Everybody gets very euphoric and bullish, and that's the way the cycles are. That's what happens. So what you'll see is, I think, something similar. So this push above 100K. Again, we haven't closed a daily candle on the chart at 100,000 yet. It's just intraday movement on hourly candles, 4-hour candles, I guess you have. But the daily candle, once you do that, that's kind of important. The bigger is going to be the weekly candle. Can it sustain itself at over $100,000 for the week? Because that paints the picture when you're looking at these charts historically. You'll see these big wicks up. Like in months, if you look at a monthly candle, and it might close, you might have a monthly wick of Bitcoin up to 120,000, but the actual candle body close might be, under 100,000. So when you're looking at charts long term, it's kind of like, it really didn't have any staying power. Yeah, you can look back and say, oh, I wish I would have sold it at $120,000. But would you have had that opportunity? Because it happens so quickly, it might happen during a one-day time frame, and you're not ready. But, looking at it historically, you said, oh, I would have sold it then. And it's like, would you have? Could you have? So don't take that. If it closes at the monthly, that kind of, okay, that whole body's at 100,000. You got a lot of time to do it, but we'll see what happens. The weekly close will be this Sunday, and if it can sustain itself at 100K, which it probably will, or come close to it. Right now, you're going to dance around that 100,000, I think. I could be completely wrong. It could go parabolic, and I guess go to $150,000, and I'm totally wrong on this whole thesis. My glasses are broken, so I'm going to an eye appointment today to get a new prescription, so I can get more glasses, new glasses. This time I'm getting 2 pair. Jeez. There's nothing worse. I can get along fine without the glasses, but driving's another thing, and a little dicey. Can you see the light? Yes, I can see the light. Litecoin. Sound money for the digital age. Got my Litecoin sweatshirt on, going to the eye doctor, and got to stop somewhere first. But anyway, let me put it on cruise here so I don't get pulled over and eat up the Litecoin gains overnight. So, yeah, I mean, just be careful. And, you know, the thing is, if you're buying into Bitcoin now, man, you missed your chance. I hate to say that. You know, you kind of missed your opportunity. You had this whole bear cycle. And when nobody's paying attention, that's when you should have been buying it. You know, when you could have picked it up for 20,000, 30,000. Well, not that cheap. I mean, just not that long ago, it was 50,000. So now it's doubled. And so, you know, don't be chasing the assets. Again, you know, look for those things that are undervalued and put your energy and research into those things because, man, chasing Bitcoin right now, the upside potential is limited given, you know, other opportunities. I mean, you're seeing these other coins pop off like Verge. It's up 4 times or something, you know, in the last month. Something ridiculous. Litecoin overnight. I mean, it was just $100, and now it's 140. Now it's bouncing around 140. I mean, on the daily candle close, you know, if we could close at 140 bucks today, I think that's pretty bullish. I mean, we're in a range for Litecoin. I mean, you've got everybody piling in now, all the chartists, all the analysts, all the YouTubers. They're starting to say, oh yeah, that's the coin to get. You need to get Litecoin. Yeah, no kidding. Where were you when it was 60 bucks? When I was talking about the fundamentals and how it's sound money for the digital age. But it's like, that's not what they're looking at. They're not looking at fundamentals. Most people aren't looking for like digital money that works. Like Litecoin, that has privacy, that has a finite supply, that's had a network that's never been down, never been interrupted, always processed transactions. I mean, most people aren't looking at that kind of thing. So I'll get some looks from people, you know, I'm at the stoplight. Well, who's he talking to? I'm talking to my CIA handler right now. No, it's, so you know, you had opportunities to buy this stuff really on the cheap. And I mean, Litecoin's still on the cheap, you know, it's, you know, a little over up double since, you know, the 60s. But, you know, it can, everybody's talking about it going to 4 digits, 4-digit Litecoin. We've got $1,000 Litecoin coming. And yeah, we do. I mean, I don't think there's any doubt about it. I talked about it, you know, and I was a little extra bullish. I said earlier this year that we'd get $1,000 Litecoin by the end of this year, which is a few weeks. Probably just going to get an all-time high around 400 bucks, maybe 500, I don't know. But, you know, realistically, I could see it going to 400 bucks by the end of December. Now, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. But the way it's setting up, if it continues to stair-step and do the things it does right now, then yeah, I could definitely see it at $400 hitting the all-time high here at the end of the year. And then into next year, we'll see what happens. Again, I think you're going to have a little stickiness around the election time. You know, I don't think there's going to be any turmoil. We got people out there pumping the fear porn again. Oh my God, is Trump going to make it? We need to get him in office. And see, it's all part of the drama. You get you all worked up, you know, so it's, oh, you know, they're going to take Trump out. You know, I see Alex Jones, and I used to listen to him a lot. Really liked, you know, what he put out there. But anymore, it's just like total fear porn. World War III, it's coming. You know, Trump, assassination, you know, breaking news. You know, this one's happening. And I'm just, all right, enough of it. I mean, I feel like we've been played and played and played with all these narratives for so long that I don't believe any of them anymore. So I think it's going to go smoothly. We'll have little drama pop-offs here and there, you know, to get people worked up. It'll all be fear-based. And then he'll get inaugurated. Won't be an issue. And, you know, that'll pass. And everything back to normal. The markets will be confident again. Okay, we know. He's in. All right, good deal. Let's get back to normalcy. And so you might have a little turbulent period in the markets there. Or might a little sideways, a little dippage. But after that, I think it's go, baby, go. Like drill, baby, drill. I think you'll see these markets, these crypto markets run into the spring. It's just how long is it going to run? We're going to make it past March. We're going to make it to May. My gut tells me, and I could be totally wrong, but, you know, my gut, it carries a lot of weight. So my gut's telling me that be out by May. I mean, you know, that's just what in my internal instincts, you know, and the way things are lining up, I'm just like, May by May, you know, be prepared, sell in May and go away kind of thing. I think, you know, if you're looking for max profits, crypto run, you know, bull, pump, cycle, blow off top, I just feel like it's going to be, you know, before the end of May. Could be in March, but I think it'll sustain till May. We'll see. I don't know. I just think we got a lot of issues in this economy that are unresolved with the Federal Reserve note. That's the whole reason I got led into crypto, because I came in it through sound money of silver, and then crypto came along, and I'm like, looked at it, thought about it, took a while to internalize it. And once I did, I'm like, wow, this is sound money for the digital age. This Litecoin thing is fundamentally sound. So you hold it in your own possession, send it 24/7, 365 days a year, 366 days on a leap year. Only enough to go around for 0.01 Litecoin for each person in the world. I mean, 1/100th of a Litecoin, all there is, and then you factor in how much has been lost, and more people coming into the world. And it's like, if you got one Litecoin, you're gonna be a winner, man, a big winner. So anyway, yeah, the whole sound money, that's what it comes down to. And I don't know, you just got to trust your gut on a lot of this stuff. Know that I gotta watch where I'm going here. I need to shut this off, but I'll go down here. You gotta trust your instincts and trust yourself. I mean, you quit listening to all these people. Don't listen to me. I'm just going with my gut. I'm listening to myself, and I'm just spilling my narrative out here while I'm in the digibug, which is very infrequent lately. So yeah, just do your own homework. Look at those things that resonate with you. I mean, buying Bitcoin over $100,000, it's a lot of money right now, and I think there's a lot more upside potential in solid coins, which are actually better in my mind and have more use case like Litecoin than Bitcoin does, and I'd look into those things. So I don't know, look into Litecoin. All right, join us on Hash It Out. I got the link below. 4 o'clock Central Time today, and then tomorrow on Happy Hour. The link is below on the lovely Litecoin Lisa's YouTube channel. Come check us out there, and I'll be in the bar drinking and smoking and all of this drinking and smoking. Yeah, anyway, yeah, we'll be doing that. So hope you have a wonderful Thursday. Trust yourself. Exit the Vampire Casino. That's the goal here. Whatever tools, economic weapons you can pick up and use them. All right. Love you all. See you on Hash It Out.